After Juliet was born, the midwife held her up by her tail to snip off the umbilical cord before dropping her into a little bathtub. She swam in circles, wiggling her cute little tail, and letting oxygen seep through the pink external gills sticking out of her little neck. Our baby girl was born with no arms, or legs, or a nose, or genitals, Okay, so our baby was basically a giant disfigured head attached to a featureless torso, in turn attached to a long, fleshy tail. At first we were horrified, but the midwife assured us there was nothing to fear. It was something called Tadpole syndrome, a congenital condition last recorded in the 19th century, where the baby had to go through a 2-stage development cycle instead of immediately assuming the adult shape. As soon as the first stage came to an end, she assured us, Juliet would become a healthy girl, no different from other kids. There were positives. Caring for Juliet was very simple. Instead of breastfeeding, I only had to pour fish feed into her tub. Instead of changing diapers, we replaced the water. When Juliet grew larger, we swapped the ugly metal tub for a transparent tank I could put on a utility cart to take my baby for strolls in the park. Juliet was as curious as any other infant, pressing herself against the glass to see the world outside. For her first birthday, we installed a pond in the garden, so she could swim outdoors if she wanted. My husband watched over her and made sure she didn't end up swallowing insects. Soon, we noticed little arms and legs developing. By the time she was 18 months old, Juliet could breathe through her nose and crawl outside of the pond. Her gills were disappearing. She was learning how to talk, and her tail was small enough to hide inside a diaper. By the time she was 2.5, she became indistinguishable from other kids her age. We had enough money saved to move to a different state when it was time for Juliet to go to school, so she would no longer be haunted by her reputation as the Tadpole Kid. Our daughter would grow up like any other girl, listen to music, have boyfriends, go to college, disappoint her parents, and so on. Or so we thought. At the age of 12, Juliet ended up in the hospital because of severe back pains. Initial examination suggested cancer, but it soon turned out the growths on her skin were developing into fully fledged organs of sorts. X-rays revealed that she had elongated lungs, more growths under her sternum, and a second set of teeth emerging right behind the first one. The midwife was wrong. Juliet's development didn't involve 2 stages, but 3. She was born a tadpole. She turned into a girl. Nobody has the faintest idea what the 3rd stage was going to be.